Yeah.
So what would a Karua presidency look like?
One, there would be order because we would follow the rule of law. Once you follow the rule of law, things fall into place. It has a domino effect. Because those who abuse public funds will soon be taken to court, prosecuted, and jailed. We have a manual called the Constitution of Kenya 2010. It spells out in black and white how to do things. It gives you the values and principles of governance in Article 10, which include transparency, accountability. It includes inclusiveness, because Kenya, we must take care of every Kenyan, not a section. It gives you all the things that we must follow. It talks about social justice, and social justice looks after the vulnerable. It talks about all the things that we should really care about. And our PLP government would be a government that looks at things through the lens of social justice. It would be big on health, universal health. We call it cradle to grave. From the moment you're born to the moment you exit the world. It would look after education because education is an equalizer. I have gone the places I've gone because I got an education. We have a duty to educate the next generation, irrespective of the standing of the parents of those children. You do not know which child will come to rescue Kenya in what sector. So educate all and let us utilize our manpower to develop our country. Another thing we would be big on, I have said health and education. We would also ensure that public finances are utilized only in the best interests of the people. And once you do that, you grow the economy. Obeying the law means you are not over-borrowing. Like today there was a report. The regime has already over-borrowed locally by 220 billion. Externally, they've borrowed beyond the limit. The limit was extended during Ruto's currency to over 10 trillion. We have already surpassed that. So we are flouting the law everywhere. If you were to ask what we have done with the monies borrowed internally and externally, they will be very hard placed to show you. So we are borrowing for recurrent expenditure, which is against the law.
Which is also goes to corruption on
Yes.
the other hand.
Some money never even came to the exchequer. So one of the things is to ensure that we audit public debt so that we are only paying legitimate debt, stop borrowing so much internally, competing with businesses and with the people, therefore making the cost of money very high and also making people scramble for less money. Free the money so that people can do business, the private sector can thrive. Fight corruption so that the business environment can be okay.
So these are the things that your presidency would focus on.
Yes, the rule of law and everything will fall into place. There is no magic that was applied during the Kibaki presidency where I was a minister.
Yes.
It's just putting the interests of the people first. That if you are in a ministry, you live and dream your work. Not how you are going to enrich yourself with a public position. And if you look at the first Kibaki government, work went on very well.
Very true.
Even when corruption came in through Angrolisi, it is only a very small section of government that was affected, and ministers were forced to step down. But during the Grand Coalition government, corruption came in and started coming in big time, and that's when I exited government.